Ever had an ad disapproved for no clear reason? You check the dashboard and everything looks fine, but Policy Manager keeps throwing red flags. You appeal and Google rejects you again. Or worse, you get stuck in an endless loop with no explanation. If that sounds familiar, stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to use Google Policy Manager the right way. And the #1 mistakes that kills performance if you don't. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Kayla from Profit Pandas. We are a digital agency that helps e-commerce brands grow with smarter Google Ads and Meta Ads. In this video, I'll break down Google Ads Policy Manager in plain English. Not just how to use it, but how to find it and actually use it to keep your campaigns running smoothly, avoid those scary account restrictions, and get your ads approved much faster. But before we jump in, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps this channel reach more advertisers like you. Plus, you'll never miss the strategies we share every week. All right, so part 1, what is the Policy Manager? So let's start with the basics. Policy Manager isn't just a magical AI tool that fixes everything. It's a dashboard inside your Google Ads account that shows you policy violations, disapproved ads, and the status of any appeals that you filed. You can find it under Tools and then Troubleshooting, and then click Policy Manager. Right here, you'll see every ad Google has disapproved plus the reason. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's vague, and sometimes, honestly, it makes no sense. So that's where the real work starts, which is in part 2. These are the common problems advertisers face. Now, a lot of advertisers run into the same headaches. Ads flagged for the wrong category. For example, a family law ad is marked as criminal law. Inconsistent disapprovals. One version of your ad gets approved, the other gets rejected. And then appeals that go nowhere. You submit, get an automatic denial, and then feel like you're stuck in a loop. And here comes a few specific ones you need to watch out for. #1 is destination disapprovals. If you test several landing pages and then delete them or set them to draft, Policy Manager will keep flagging those ads, even if they're paused. You'll also keep getting those scary violation emails. The only way out is to either edit the URL in the ads or remove these ads completely. The second is text overlay in images for search. This isn't about display creatives. Even a paused image ad with text overlay can keep triggering errors in Policy Manager until you actually remove it. 3 is multiple destinations per ad group. Google requires all ads in one ad group to share the same landing page domain. If you're testing different domains, those ads will be disapproved outright. The fix? Either use the same destination URL for the ad group or remove the conflicting ones. Another one that we see a lot because we work with medical spas is restricted medical terms. Words like Botox or semaglutide are automatically flagged. We don't recommend trying clever workarounds like spelling them differently or hiding them in images. The right move is to comply with Google's requirements, usually by securing certification rather than trying to sneak around the rules. Okay, on to part 3, how to use the Policy Manager the right way. All right, so let's walk through this process. Step 1 is to check the flagged ad. Click View Ad so that you can see exactly what's disapproved. Step 2 after that is read the policy links. Google will give you the supposed reason. It might say something like misleading pricing or relationships in personalized ads or unclear image. After that is step 3, decide your move. You've got 3 choices. You can either edit the ad to fix the issue, appeal the decision as is if you believe it's wrong, or if it's a bigger problem across your campaign, appeal the ad group, campaign, or account level. Don't forget to stick around because in a minute, I'll show you the #1 mistake advertisers make with appeals that can actually put their account at risk. All right, part 4, pro tips most tutorials will skip. Now, here's where most tutorials stop, but let's talk about what really happens. First, don't just blindly hit appeal over and over. If you appeal too many times, Google can actually flag your account for trying to bypass the rules. That's a fast track to an account level restriction, which nobody wants. Second, be careful with your wording. If your ad says things like download this free guide or make promises that sound too good to be true, Google's algorithm will jump all over it, even if your product is legit. And third, timing matters. Don't wait weeks. File your appeal quickly. The longer a disapproved ad sits, the more it disrupts learning in your campaigns. Part 5, addressing audience pain points. Here's the truth. Policy Manager is reactive. It doesn't prevent problems, it just shows you where they're happening. So if you're constantly seeing disapprovals, the real solution is to audit your ads before you launch. Ask yourself the following. Is the pricing clear and honest? Am I using words that sound misleading? Does this fit into sensitive categories like health, finance, or relationships? If you build this checklist into your process, you'll avoid 80% of the headaches that come with Policy Manager. And if you've been burned before, like you've appealed, lost, and felt stuck, remember, sometimes the algorithm is wrong. One strong appeal with a clear explanation beats 5 weak ones. And part 6. This is what we've all been waiting for. The number one mistake that kills performance. Okay, so here's what we teased earlier. Advertisers think fixing disapprovals is enough, but it's not. If you're constantly editing ads after they got flagged, you're resetting the learning process in your campaigns, and that really tanks performance. The real move is to prevent the disapproval in the first place. That way, your ads can build history, your quality score improves, and your results compound over time. By the way, drop your niche in the comments. I'd love to hear if you've seen these disapprovals in your own industry, whether it's e-commerce, local services, or B2B. So to recap, Policy Manager shows you disapproved ads, the reason behind them, and gives you the tools to appeal. But the real win comes from knowing when to edit, when to appeal, and how to prevent disapprovals altogether. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's struggling with Google Ads themselves. And if you want to go deeper into strategy, not just fixing problems, but actually scaling your campaigns, go check out our Smarter Google Ads 2025 series here on the channel. Again, I'm Kayla from Profit Pandas, where we help e-commerce brands grow with smarter Google and Meta ads. You can learn more by visiting us at profitpandas.io. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.